With Power Rangers Ninja Steel currently running, and I gotta say, I think it's going really good so far. You may agree with me, you may not. But now Ninja Steel has reached the dreaded summer hiatus, and oh boy, does a Power Rangers fan love those. But it's actually kind of irresistible to kind of look at what Sentai should be adapted next and become a Power Ranger season. So without any further ado, let's talk Toku.
Wait, stop the music!
What just happened?
Hold it right there!
Hey, aren't you Douche McNitpick, the guy who used to troll on the Nostalgia Critic?
Well, yeah, but that's not important. You're gonna do a Let's Talk Toku without concerning Toku news?
Yeah. So, is there a problem with that?
Yeah, there's a problem with that. You clearly stated that Let's Talk Toku is for tokusatsu news and nothing else tokusatsu related.
You do know that I've done this before, right? Or I made a Let's Talk Toku without concerning Toku news?
Yeah, sure you have. You're probably just saying that, so I'm just gonna shut up.
No, seriously, I have done this before when I talked about Kamen Rider adaptations in the United States. Do you even watch the videos you troll on, or do you just leave the video entirely and just type negative comments that you think the user will get offended by?
Well, the second one? What do you expect? I'm an internet troll.
Great! Now can you please make like a tree and get out of here so I can continue my video?
Okay, but just remember, this isn't over.
Oh, it is too over, because if I ever see your face in any of my videos ever again, I'm gonna kick your balls so much that your balls are gonna rip off from being kicked too much. Okay, as I was saying, let's talk Toku. Hey everyone, it's Nick, and as I was saying before Douchey McNitpick interrupted, today we're going to be talking about what might the next Power Ranger series be. Will it be an adaptation of Dobutsu Sentai Zyuohger or Uchu Sentai Kyuranger? Well, for me, I'm just going to compare the two, contrast the two, and just make my deciding vote, and you guys can leave what you think might be the next Power Rangers adaptation in the comments below. Just let me know. But first, let's start with Zyuohger. Zyuohger tells the story of a zoologist named Yamato who discovers this gigantic cube in the middle of the forest, which transports him to a mystical land where people who are half animal and half human, called Jumans. Ju is Japanese for beast. And Juman kind of sounds like human, get it? Because they're half human and half animal? Japanese wordplay. It's fun. Anyway, as he discovers this mystical land, he, along with 4 other Jumans, get sucked back into the human realm, and they are stuck in the human realm, but luckily they have the ability to transform into the Zyuohgers to fight off the evil Death Galleons. Now, I gotta be honest with you, while I was watching Zyuohger, I thought it was average. It wasn't great, it wasn't terrible, it wasn't as good as Tokyuger, it wasn't as bad as Ninja, it was just perfectly average. And along the way, when the 6th Ranger debuted, it was another 6th Ranger turned evil, but he has to turn good again. You know, that story that we've seen a million times already in Super Sentai. Yeah, and I gotta be honest, the suits... Okay, I do like the helmets, but the rest of the suit just looks so bland, and, you know, they just really bother me, I guess. But that doesn't mean that Zyuohger has good things to say about it, but it also has bad things to say about it. It's just that I guess I kind of have trouble liking Zyuohger, that's all. This isn't about what I think of Zyuohger, it's about how it would hold up as a Power Ranger season. And to be honest, not very well. I'm pretty sure that there are kids out there that love animals. Heck, I loved animals as a kid. but I don't think it would be as strong with a lot of kids. I mean, come on. The collectible gimmick is cubes, and as a matter of fact, it doesn't even have a collectible gimmick to start with, so that just lowers ratings in toy sales, so I'm not sure kids will be interested in buying toys with no collectible gimmick. And, yeah, I think that Zyuohger wouldn't hold up well as a Power Ranger series. Now, if you absolutely love Zyuohger and it's your favorite Sentai of all time, now I'm not stopping you from that. I do realize that there are people that really, really, really do like Zyuohger because, I don't know, maybe it's because it was their first Sentai or something, or maybe they just found it better than the Ninja or something like that. But, yeah, in all my opinion, Zyuohger would not hold up well as a Power Ranger season. Now, of course, if it does get adapted into Power Rangers, I'm willing to accept that. I've already discussed the premise of Kyuranger and my thoughts on Kyuranger video, and I so don't feel like explaining it again. So just watch the My Thoughts on Kyuranger video to get the premise behind Kyuranger. Now, Kyuranger, I gotta be honest, I really do love it so far. I love the space motif, I love the characters, I love their arsenal. I just really do like everything about it. And a lot of people really do like Kyuranger thus far, thus, I guess I'd say it's a really strong Sentai, and I do recommend it if you haven't watched it yet. And if you haven't watched it, seriously, what are you doing watching a YouTube video about Kyuranger? Go watch it! Go watch it right now! Okay, I'm gonna assume that everybody who didn't watch Kyuranger thus far is, not watching this video anymore. And how would Kyuranger feel as a Power Ranger season? I'd say pretty well. Because when you really think about it, just like how ninjas are more popular than trains and dinosaurs are more popular than spies, space, like outer space, is much more popular than animals, when you really think about it. So I guess it would be strong, and plus it has numerous Rangers, more than the typical 5 or 6, which would allow for a strong toy sales. I guess that's also one of the many reasons why Ryuki got adapted into Kamen Rider Dragonite, you know, because of the so many characters that you can advertise. But I'm getting off track here. So anyway, yeah, Kyuranger would be a pretty good Power Ranger season if it did get adapted. And Haim Saban, if you are watching, please take notes. So which one do I think is better as a Power Ranger season? No contest, it's Kyuranger. What else? Yeah, Kyuranger would make the better Power Ranger season, you know, because space is more popular than animals, and the numerous Rangers would make for a good toy sales, and I also really love the Q-Tamas, which make for a interesting, for lack of a better word, of a collectible gimmick. So I would actually really love to see a Power Rangers adaptation of Kyuranger, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would too. So, do you guys agree with me that Kyuranger would make the better Power Rangers adaptation? Or do you disagree and say Zyuohger deserves a shot? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, as always, until next time, see ya!